What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This camera that you're watching right now and hearing is the HP 620 Full HD, which is 1080p webcam. It goes for 110 bucks. I'll link it down below. But I wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. I've got some good lighting going on here. I'm going to shut off that light real quick just so you can get an idea of what it looks like when it's a little bit dim. Here it is. That actually looks pretty freaking good. And it didn't mess with me. I'm going to turn my lights back on, let it adjust real quick, turn them back off. And I do have a light right there, but it's not that strong. Other than that, I don't really have any other lights on me, my computer light. But otherwise, this looks actually pretty freaking good. Pretty happy with the way that it looks and the way that it adjusts overall. Now, this web camera, I want to mention a couple of things. So first of all, it's really wide, which I actually like. So if you had multiple people on a webcam chat or maybe you just wanted to capture a wider field of view, you can be able to do that. But it also gives you the ability to crop in a little bit. 66 degrees, 78 degrees, and 92 degrees are the different fields of view. It does have autofocus, which I'm recording this in some software called OBS, and when I go like this, for instance, it's not like blowing me away with, autofocus, but like if I try to put some wording on here, like we'll just hold up the HP. Now it's having a little trouble focusing on that. Maybe when I pull it back, but ultimately, you're probably not going to hold a box up or anything like that. But in terms of like my face, it definitely autofocuses on it. It does have auto framing, so depending upon which app you're in, it will frame you in automatically based off what you're in, so it'll kind of frame you so it looks better. Dual noise reducing microphone, which hearing the microphones and comparing them to another webcam that I had, which I'll show you in a moment, they sound pretty similar. I wouldn't say like the HP one it's not bad sounding, but it obviously sounds better when you use a external microphone. But it's definitely, what you hear now is, I think it's pretty good. So it's just not going to blow you away. Here is the other web camera I have. I'll put the name of this in the corner of the screen, but this is what this one sounds like. This one physically is a lot smaller than the HP one, but this is what this one looks like. It's definitely not as wide. When I stretch on my hands, you can't hear. I have to really pull them back in for the most part completely. So this is not as wide, but maybe you don't want it to be as wide, so that would be potentially a reason why. But you could always go through the software on the PC side of the HP and control some of that stuff. But this is what this one looks like. Which one do you think looks and sounds better, just based off looks? It does have Windows Hello support, which means it will actually unlock your computer if you hook it up to a Windows computer with this webcam. So that's kind of cool. I like that it has that feature built into it. It's attachable and works really well and easy to connect. I have it at the top of my monitor. So all of that stuff is really good. It is UVC compliant with Microsoft Teams and Zoom and WebEx and Google Meet and a bunch of other apps as well, Twitch, YouTube, all that. It does have a zoom feature, so you can zoom in up to 5x. What else do we got here? Connects via USB, just regular USB type A. And it's light. It is kind of big for a webcam, but it offers, like I think it offers some good views for it overall. And the microphone support is really good as well. And inside the box, you do get a little bag to house it if you want. I didn't really open it up, but if you wanted to carry this around or keep it safe, you can. It also comes with a privacy filter, which I will admit, this is one thing I wish was a little bit better. This is going to be so easy to lose, but you can completely block up the webcam with this. But I wish it was attached to the webcam. I wish it was more of a slide rather than this attaches, because I'm going to lose this for sure. I guess you could just buy something similar to this, but a little bit of a turnoff on that. But overall, I am pretty happy with this. 110 bucks is pretty par for the course in terms of a 1080p camera. It's definitely on the upper scale, somewhat of that. There's 4K cameras that you can buy, but those are usually 2 or 3 times the price of this one. So 1080p looks good. Nice wide field of view. Microphones are pretty good. Nothing about this blows me away. But look, again, I think the colors and everything are pretty natural and correct. My other webcam makes me look really red. this one is a good mixture of the red and the pale overall, and I thought it looked pretty good. So if you want to pick this one up, it's linked down below. I'm pretty happy with it, and I will probably end up making this my go-to web camera at this point. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.